Hello and welcome back to the Dark Forest Realism series. My update, every 3 videos after time lapse, I will update everyone. And I bought some new equipment. I wanted to let everybody know how far I got. Downloaded some equipment here, downloaded some new mods. Super excited about that. It's FDR's Timber Pro. It allows me to pick up the logs, allows me to chip the trees. Now, these are just leased. They're not bought yet. I don't have enough money for that. This is the tree harvester I decided to go with. It's the 19B3 is the name of it. And it's public. I'll post links to it. It's a Russian. It comes up in Russian too. It's pretty funny. But it's all the gauges are all animated and everything. I've gone quite an extensive. I've downloaded the Real Harvester mod, so I leave wood chips when I cut, which I have to come through. As you can see, there's my truck that I've had. I've also downloaded FDR's pup trailer. You can now fit 10 full trees cut at 8 meters long on there, or 7 meters long is what I did. But because I have the flatbed, I could probably put 15-foot trees in there if I wanted. But it holds the weight. It sinks in a little bit on the ground. It holds the weight. I've also, as you guys are fully aware of last video, I downloaded the additional settings mod. So I've got the Wither Farms lighting on this map because I really, really like it. So what we'll do is we're going to go sell this. I increased my productivity when I was doing it by hand. Increased my productivity from about 10 trees an hour. Doing it the other, well, maybe 20 if I was pushing it. If I went right along, about 20 trees an hour to between 70 and 80 trees an hour with the harvesters, and still picking it up by hand and still chipping everything by hand. But it's like 10 times faster than it was. So let's get this all straight here, and we're gonna go sell this. This little flatbed, actually, I've done a mod review on this. This little flatbed is actually pretty darn powerful. So, I mean, as you can see, the extent of the road that I'm making. I'm also going to be downloading FDR's sawmill, because what I want to do then is bring in my logs and load them into the sawmill as well as load them in here. Actually, you know what? We'll back right in there. But you know how, like, you get some trucks and pickup trucks that they make, and they get all squirrely because they don't hold the weight and everything. The mod author made this one really good. Holds the weight really well. So, we were averaging about between 3,000. We were getting about 10,000 for 3 trees. So let's see what we get for this load. 30,000. See, 3 times as much. Whoops, and I still got a couple more. So we'll go back over here. It's 30,006 and 12. So about 31. So about almost 12,000 more by loading 10 trees up instead of 3 and loading them up in the proper length. I also wanted to tell everybody, using my controller, you can see how twitchy the driving is. I don't like it, but it's easier just to pick up the controller to do this little quick 10 or 15 minute. So then what I'm going to do is then I'm going to buy a tractor and come through and pick up all this sawdust, so I'll get double the amount of pay. But it's easier for me to do this with the harvesters the way they are. I almost downloaded another harvester from FDR because I really like the quality and stuff that he puts into his mods, the colors, and he just does it, and it's realistic. The diesel uses it really fast, and That's just like real life. If you started this thing up in real life and tried to use it for more than an hour, you'd probably use 2 or 3 liters an hour, if not more. So this one here is a realistic mod, but it's not set up very realistic. That's why I did the Real Harvester mod, because what it does is it allows you to cut the trees and it stops, and you can go back and forth on the tree and delimit and create sawdust, and that's why I did it, because this is a real mod. This was made probably in the mid to early 1940s, and then they used it all the way straight up, and they still use them to this day. They've got what's called curved tracks on them. You see how his FDR's, the modern tracks, are curved upwards. These, the Russian ones, are curved backwards. But it's still real, so that's why I kept it on here. A 70-meter reach. I mean, think about that for a second. His is, I don't know. But this bad boy, I mean, all animated, everything. I actually love a lot of FDR stuff. I also downloaded the bulldozer with the winch bulldozer, so in case I ever have to winch logs over. And other than that, I mean, you guys can see in 1 hour, I went from about, well, you can see where my sawdust was, where I started my sawdust, which is right here. In 1 hour, I went that far. Gameplay, real time. And that's cutting every tree, building the roads, everything. So now we're going to start moving. The other thing that I'm going to do, I made a decision on this. That's why it's called an update. I'm not going to do time lapses. With the amount of Let's Plays that I've got going on, sorry, it wouldn't be a video unless I cleared my throat at least once. I've just, with the amount of Let's Plays that I have going on, and I will be starting 2 more Let's Plays, I can't afford to take the time to edit and write words and play. I'd rather just play off camera for a little bit, come back, do an update for you guys, because I'm already releasing videos for like this Let's Play is like every 3 days. So for me, it's easier every 3rd day. Okay, this is my Dark Forest day. I go play 2 or 3 hours off camera. I come back. I do a video of where we're left off, or I do a little bit of Let's Play on it for 15 minutes, and I keep you guys posted that way. Because when you do time lapse, they're not hard by any means. They're very easy to do. You just play, and then you put the speed up, but you got to type, and then you got to edit, and then you got to make sure stuff looks good. It's just easier to come on for 15 minutes, talk, and go. So that was an update. The other thing I wanted to let everybody know is when I first started Farm Sim, I've said this in my other Let's Play, back in FS13, then I played in 15, then 17, then 19. I was just 100% logging. So I understand that in the beginning of this, I came across as a noob. Well, first of all, it felt like that because it's been a while since I've used just a chainsaw and things. Because I was 100%, did 100% logging maps. That's all I ever did. Anybody who knows me, anybody who's followed me has realized that's all I've ever done. To the point where I got sick of it. Like, I got really tired of it. And for me to come back to a logging map, it's been a while. So I did feel like a noob. But as much as I appreciate everybody's input as far as, hey, you should do this, I just wanted to let everybody know this is not my first rodeo as far as logging maps. It's not my first rodeo as far as how to set stuff up, how to use equipment, all that stuff. So I just wanted to clear the air on that a little bit to let everybody know that's how it's going to roll. You know, I appreciate, you know, I like the input of people telling me which, hey, you should try this trailer or this trailer. That's cool. I don't have a problem with it. But, you know, the one thing I wanted to clear the air about is every single logging piece of equipment that's been put out by Giants, I've tried it. And I can say that with a member of confidence that I know for a fact. Every single thing that out there I've used. Now, some of it has been a while since I've used it. Some of it has been it's been a while, like that winch and stuff. It's been a while since I've used it. Some of the mods though are fairly new, like the Measure Me mod. I had the old version downloaded before, where it would show on the bottom of the screen, like it would show right down at the bottom of the screen here of how you were measuring it. The new version, I didn't know. I did all that stuff, so the wear on this is pretty cool. But I just wanted to clear the air with that. This isn't something, logging is something that's not new to me. Trust me when I say that. Let's go take a look at this beautiful view of this map. I don't want to bore you guys too much with that. Look at that. I mean, it's just the way that they did this map where it overlooks the water. And I'm going to probably put fences along here. See, here's the map edge. You can't even go to the edge. But I'm going to probably put fences here, and I probably will leave these outside trees here. But what I thought about doing is around putting in poplar and planting poplar here so I can have an endless supply of sawdust. But other than that, we're moving along. These are leased. This one is $250,000 to buy, or $200,000 to buy, and this one is $250,000 to buy. So they're cheaper models. That's the other reason I did them, is because they're FDR's forestry equipment isn't like $500,000. It's like $200,000. This is $65,000. This is $30,000. The trailer I bought, so we own that. That trailer is ours. But to get this, I'm going to need about, let's see, $450,000. And then this is $30,000, so $480,000, and then $65,000 is, a little over $500,000 is what we're going to need to save up to, and we got $114,000. So before I buy any other equipment, I'm going to save up, and I'm going to buy all the stuff here that I need. And then the next thing I'll buy is a tractor. I'll probably rebuy that Fiat Gree. I don't know. I might try a different tractor and come through and pick up all this sawdust and sell it. But we're going to continue on the road. We're working our way. As you can see how actually far we've gone. I'm going to continue my way, open up the gas station. Then I'm going to open up the store, so that then when we go up to the end, all the way up to the very end, past the store, that's where I'm going to build my farm. And then I've got to work on, which is what I'm going to do in the winter, got to clear all the way down here to the end and go around to the animal dealer. I'm going to go straight across the river, or I might go around it. I don't know. I haven't decided that far ahead yet. But this is episode 5, I do believe. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. Yes, episode 5. Now, in the future, instead of, like I said, instead of the time lapses, I'm going to play for 2 or 3 hours and do it that way, so that we can, instead of 5 episodes per day, I can cut it down to like 2 or 3. But it'll be like every third day, because I'm going to do my Upper Lake Farms first. Then I'm going to do a mod review. I have the let's take a look at mods. Then I'm going to do this one. Then I have my American Truck Simulator. And then I have 2 more Let's Plays coming. I'm going to start Wythern Farms. And I'm going to do the new Susquehanna Valley map that just dropped. Will be dropping tomorrow, which is, what's today? Tuesday. It'll be dropping Wednesday over at Nexus Mods. Now, the Susquehanna River Valley, that's where I live, literally. The maker of that map knows that. He's from that area as well, and it's amazing. So that map is going to be special to me. And that way I'm going to dedicate, I may not do Wythern Farms. I might just do the Susquehanna River Valley. I don't know. I might do both of them. But anyways, guys, that's the update. 2 new pieces of equipment, trailer. There's the sawmill. We're starting to get farther and farther away from the sawmill. I don't have a tractor anymore, because I sent those back because I had to lease those. But as always, look out for each other, look out for yourselves, look out for your family. Most of all, most of all, enjoy the day. Enjoy everything. Enjoy the day, night, or morning, whenever you're looking at us. I'm also going to release all of my mods will be 9 a.m. Eastern time, so that you guys can look forward to every single day at 9 a.m. I will release them. So, as always, enjoy the day and catch you all on the flip side.